And then once I do that, I usually put Hey, it's Lance McGowan here with Essential Oils Me, and today we're going to do the doTERRA LRP unboxing for May. And this is exciting because it's like Christmas in a box every single time I get to open it, and it's a great way to support your health and wellness and make it a lifestyle. And really briefly, the doTERRA LRP or Loyalty Rewards Program is like a frequent flyer or hotel rewards program where the more you buy, the more you can save over time and get free products through product credits and deals and specials. So we're gonna get right into it and open it up. So here we go. We have the sustainable packaging with the paper that's recyclable, and the oils are packed with that as well. So we're gonna open it up. So we're gonna start off with one of my favorites and one of my staples as I order them every single time, and it's the doTERRA Fractionated Coconut Oil. And this is a one ingredient lotion because there's only one ingredient, and it's fractionated coconut oil, and so it's liquid at room temperature. You know, it helps the essential oils absorb better into your skin, reduce the chance of irritation, and it serves as a little bit of SPF for the sun. So I think it's like 8 SPF, so it's pretty low, so it's more of like a tanning lotion, but it's really good because I like it because it's non-greasy, and I use it after I shower, which is really, really great. So I buy 3 because I use about 1 every 2 weeks or so. So I probably run through about two a month, but I get 3 as a backup. All right, we're gonna put that off to the side, and then we're gonna continue. Oh, actually I bought 4 of them. So here we go. The 4th one, I really love this. This is such a great oil, or carrier oil to be specific.
Speaking of carrying your health and wealth to the next level, I wanted to give a quick shout out to the YouTube channel Money Mania. This is a great place to learn about investing in stocks like Tesla or crypto like Bitcoin. With all the ups and downs that can come from the market or inflation eating away at your savings, it's important to make educated decisions. Click the link below or visit Money Mania on YouTube to learn more today.
All right, and there you go. I'm also going to have in the description below all the products that I paid for and got for free this month, and go from there. All right, so next we have the Enzymes. I had some blood work done where they look at my live blood cell analysis by a specialist here in Las Vegas, and it turns out that I still, even though I take these with cooked meals and things like that, I still need to take more. And so, you know, if there's undigested fats or sugars, then that can be in your bloodstream, and then, you know, that can cause harmful microorganisms to eat that and multiply. So it's really important to take digestive enzymes with every meal. So my rule of thumb is 1 digestive enzyme if my meal is 1/3 cooked, 2 if my meal is 2/3 cooked, and 3 if my meal is completely cooked. And if it's a bigger meal, I'll even go as far as to take 4 of these, because I really want to make sure that these digestive enzymes here are breaking down the fats, carbs, sugars, proteins, and everything else that needs to be broken down, because this is lacking in the standard American diet and any diet that's cooked. And so you don't want to overtax your body and have it produce enzymes, because eventually they'll run out at a certain age, especially in more advanced years, and so this is really important to take. All right. Next, we have the PB Assist, and this is going to support your digestive health. It's going to support your immune system with beneficial microorganisms, a prebiotic to feed them. It's double encapsulated to make sure it gets to the small intestines and can pass through the stomach acid, where many probiotics lose their lives. And so we want to make sure these get to where they need to go. And again, this is going to support your digestion as well as your immune system, which is very important. And the immune system specifically has been very underestimated and not talked about enough. I mean, I go at it with people on Facebook and sometimes Instagram about people really, you know, wanting to get other stuff, and I'm like, hey, the immune system is very important, and a big part of that is the digestion, the small intestines, you know, the gut-brain axis. And so this is very important, and only one aspect of that. And so we're gonna, you know, go into that more. I mean, you have antibodies, you have T cells. There's so many things that can be focused on that support your immune system that aren't being talked about enough. You know, I don't talk about them enough in my, you know, my YouTube videos, but just know that it's products like these, it's exercise, it's sleeping right, or getting at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep, it's managing stress, it's eating more whole plant foods, you know, the more the better, you know, organic, non-GMO, that are going to support your immune system more effectively than anything out there. And so that's the bottom line if you want to get it there. Obviously anybody can do what they want, but That's what I've researched and learned, and I'm sticking to it. And I have been healthy for the past 2 years because I have not been around toxic or people that have been under the weather. So there's a specific microorganism load, I'm trying to be compliant here, that if reached in your body, it increases the chance of getting under the weather. There we go, some compliant language for you. But yeah, there you go. We're going to get right into one of the most popular products that doTERRA has, and it's the Lifelong Vitality Pack. This is the vegan version here. All right, so there you go. And the first one up is the Alpha CRS Plus. Here it is. This is energy in a bottle. You can see some of the ingredients here. These are plant-based botanicals and extracts that support your mitochondria, which are like the little engines of your cells on a cellular level. There's a little bit of glare, but you can just get the gist that there's a tummy tamer blend, which supports digestion, a cellular energy blend, and then we also have the cellular longevity blend. So very important, no caffeine, no sugar, but it supports your cellular energy, and that's very important because your red blood cells, well, you know, they say life is in the blood, and that's true, and so this is going to support the blood or the red blood cells. There you go. Alright, you can continue here, and the next up is the VE Omega, and this is the essential fatty acids, omegas 3, 6, and 9, which is also, you know, missing in the standard American diet. I can, you know, if the glare is going to battle here. So there's vitamins here. You also have the vegetarian omega blend, as well as the CPTG oil blend here. And so I didn't want to read upside down, but yeah, you can see there's a lot of things in here. This is going to support brain, joint, and muscle function, and it's really great. And obviously it's going to support your cells because there's essential oils here, 9 of them to be specific. You can see them right here. I'm gonna so you can kind of get a view there. But yeah, this is great. One of the 3 amigos. So Alpha CRS Plus, VE Omega, and then lastly we have here. So we have the Microplex VMZ. So these are absorbable vitamins and minerals, also, you know, missing in the standard American diet, and a lot of meals. Even if you eat healthy, the vitamins and minerals are destroyed with time, with sunlight, with heat. So it's so important that we get absorbable forms, because you've heard the saying, you are what you eat, but the better saying is you are what you absorb, and many of the vitamins and minerals and supplements are not being absorbed because they're synthetic, they're man-made, and your body does not recognize them. So that's the opposite of what this is. They're using vitamins and minerals that your body can recognize and absorb. All right, so these are some of the ingredients here you can see. And in order to avoid reading upside down, yeah, you have this. You have the proprietary whole food blend. There's the active enzymes, and then the tummy tamer blend. So there you go. That completes the 3 amigos. There we go. And we're going to get out the last of the batch here, which is the essential oils and the sustainable packaging that's recyclable. I really love that. I'm going to open this up here. Oh, all right. So we have Breathe, which I love using to support the immune system, support respiratory health. I use it every day. And then we also have Lemon, which is a good detox oil. You want to use glass, stainless steel, or ceramic containers and not go out in the sun without sun protection. This can increase photosensitivity if you use it topically, so it's important to use these properly. And then you can tell if you can use them internally with the supplement facts. So that's what's shown right here. There you go. And then we have Clementine. Oh yeah. And this is one of the products of the month. And so I'm actually going to open this up and smell. I love citrus. Oh yeah. Kind of reminds me of Tangerine, obviously, or those little cuties. But yeah, I love this. And you can see there's supplement facts, so you can take it internally as well with doTERRA. And there you go. And one way to use these, besides putting in like green smoothies or, you know, your waters, glass, stainless steel, or, you know, ceramic containers. You don't want to use plastic because it can pull the petrochemicals out. So another way to use it is to put like a drop in your toilet, so when you flush it, it kind of creates your own poopery. And so that's another way to use these. That's very practical, and it's just, you know, pennies per drop when you're able to do that in your toilet. And again, you can, ideally you want to put the drop before you know, do number 2, because then it kind of lays that layer down on the water. But if you don't, at least putting it maybe after you do number 2 at least, because then the next flush will be smelling better, like Clementines. Alright, so there you go. Next we have the other sustainable packaging here. And right, what do we have here? Okay, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I got I got some citrus oils this time. I make a lot of green smoothies, so green smoothies are the gateway drink to more whole foods, and I love using a Blendtec or Vitamix. I have a Blendtec specifically, had it over 7 years, and I use these oils in them. And there you go. So lemon, another lemon. We already talked about that. Then I have tangerine and wild orange. So all these are kind of, you know, citrus cousins, so to speak. So they all are going to have detox benefits, you know, can alkalize your body, are going to, you know, support uplifting, and they're, you know, really good for mood, for aromatherapy. But yeah, you can take these internally, and again, how you know is these supplement facts that you can see right there. And the rule of thumb, or what they actually, you know, post on here, is 1 drop per 4 ounces. So if you have a 16-ounce empty kombucha container that's GT's, which is, you know, one of the more premium brands that I like, it's 1 drop per 4 ounces. So I use 4 drops. I might mix it up and do like 2 tangerine and 2 lime, or 2 lemon and 2 wild orange. I love mixing up the oils. I put apple cider vinegar in those too, just you know, just a little bit. So again, we're supporting the immune system and digestion, and we're reducing, reusing, and recycling containers. And then lastly is lavender. So this is very soothing, calming, great for sleep. I love using this. Put it on my skin. And so my skin routine, twice a day when I wake up, and then after a shower, usually in the evening, is fractionated coconut oil all over my body. So that moisturizes it so my skin doesn't crackle and tingle. And then once I do that, I usually put 3 drops of the Breathe and 1 drop of the lavender in my palm of my hand, and I rub it all over my head. And you may be like, why are you doing that? Number one, so this has laurel leaf, eucalyptus, peppermint, tea tree, lemon, cardamom, ravinsara, and then ravinsara. And obviously this is going to support respiratory health and immune system, but it takes care of those microorganisms that are harmful all over my skin, and those build up really quickly throughout the day. And so it's really going to help with that. And this is, you know, more calming, soothing, helps with any redness that may come from the sun or other areas. And so I use that. I used to do just straight up lemon, peppermint, lavender, and melaleuca or tea tree, but because these have all that and a little bit more, and I'm using the fractionated coconut oil first to, you know, reduce the chance of any irritation from the oils, this is very important. Carrier oil first, then the essential oils. And obviously I do this to also support mainly my acne, and so my skin's able to stay very clear because of the powerful oils in here that take care of those harmful microorganisms that lead to acne, as well as, you know, I exfoliate my skin in the shower. I use like a rag loofah to, you know, take care of any dead skin so it doesn't clog my pores. And so and I moisturize my skin with this so that my skin doesn't break out and produce sebum, which can clog pores and serve as a food source for those harmful microorganisms. So, I mean, these are, you know, multiple birds with 3 stones with this. I do struggle with adult acne, and so this is what has helped me. There's been lots of combinations that I've used in the past. I've refined it, but it helps me. Maybe if somebody you know has acne, they can try this. And it's really simple, really affordable, lasts for months, except for these last 2 weeks for me. And this might last like a month or 2 with this combination here, or longer, sometimes 3 months. And it's super, super good. And then the next step for me is to reduce the barriers to use. So that means taking care of, you know, all these packaging things, and taking off the label, you know, like the seal, the safety seals, so that they become easier to use, and then place the oils where I can't help but use them. You know, place them in my bathroom, you know, living room, kitchen, bathroom cabinets, and have backups and storage for things. So when I run out, I have something to pull from. And again, these all help with improving my quality of life, keeping my skin clear, supporting my digestion, supporting my immune system. Like I said, I haven't been under the weather in the past 2 years, mostly because I haven't been exposed to people that are under the weather, so that's a big factor. And number 2, I started drinking more kombucha, but mostly reusing the empty bottles for the apple cider vinegar, citrus essential oils from doTERRA, and reverse osmosis water, so that my throat is coated with things that support the immune system, like probiotics and the mother from the raw and organic apple cider vinegar. So it's a lack of exposure from people that are under the weather, combined with positive things that support the immune system, because that's what the essential oils are. They're the immune system of the actual plant that we're taking to support our own. And then doing things like managing stress, getting massages, yoga, Pilates, working out at the gym, which supports the immune system, which, mainstream media doesn't want to talk about because, they don't make any money from you going to the gym and working out or going to a yoga Pilates class, right? So even though that supports circulation and blood flow and releasing toxins, especially if you're doing a natural detox or you're doing a cleanse or a cayenne cleanse, there's just so many things that I could cover, and I do myself, and I encourage people to independently think and think freely and not just let the media think for them. But these supplements definitely help with supporting your health and wellness on a daily basis is my main point of sharing all that. And it makes it a lifestyle, not a one and done thing. And what you do to get well is what you do to stay well, so you can, have a higher quality of life at the end of the day and do it at a fraction of the cost as it would to doing things more modernly, and so this is going to be more proactive instead of reactive as well, and tweaking a little bit instead of running around like a chicken with your head cut off, trying to find something or, in panic mode. And I haven't felt panic because I use oils proactively. It's so much of a lifestyle, and these have really helped me so much. I cannot imagine a life without essential oils going forward. They helped me so much. So hopefully you've got some value out of today's video. If you did, hit the like button down below. Share this video with somebody that would benefit from it, and most importantly, check out some of the links in the description below. Check out some of my other videos. They're evergreen, most of them, meaning they can be watched at any time or rewatched. That definitely supports my channel, and I appreciate when people do that. And if you have any comments or suggestions or feedback, let me know as well. I'm open to that. Open to respectful, intelligent discussion and dialogue. I don't want an echo chamber or groupthink. I want people to think critically and practice problem-solving skills, which is missing in the school system, but also apply it to health, business, and relationships, because those are really important aspects of our life. And other than that, that concludes it, and I'll see you in the next video.